All right, good morning, good afternoon back east. It's so great that we can actually all be together. I want to welcome you to the 27th CCAP Los Angeles Awards Ceremony Scholarship, not breakfast, but ceremony, and the first one that we've ever hosted on Zoom. Not the first one for CCAP because they've already had a few this week in Philadelphia and I believe Washington, DC already. I'm the program director of Los Angeles, Lisa Fontanesi, and I'm so pleased to see all of our CCAP 2021 competition participants and scholarship winners. It's exciting, and their administrators and their teachers and their parents. This is, like I said, we're the new Brady Bunch. We take 3 skeins to fill this amazing award ceremony. I also want to welcome some very special guests who may or may not be on yet, but we do want to highlight them, including Clyde Brownstone from the Brownstone Family Foundation and David Schreiber from Filippo Barrio, who wrote to us at about 9 o'clock last night saying he would not be able to attend the Zoom, but he has some very special treats that we'll all find out about at the end of the Zoom for the teachers and the students. I'm also very excited to have Tanya, our new executive director of CCAP, on this Zoom. Richard Grousman, the founder of CCAP, on this Zoom. Barbara Fairchild, who is our CCAP Council chair and also a member of the National Council, on the Zoom. And of course, CCAP LA is the team of 3, myself, Lori Russell, and Gail Carney. Without those 2, we're nothing. So I applaud. Yes, please, let's give all of you a round of applause. I'm going to go over a housekeeping note again, which is just please mute yourself. When we get to the scholarship portion, I'm going to explain sort of how we're going to do it, but I will read the student's name. We asked each of the students to write something about themselves that we wouldn't know, so I'm going to share that with you. Then let you know what scholarships they've won. If the scholarship giver or donor is on the Zoom, we'd like them to speak about the scholarship and why they support CCAP. And then I'd love the student who's won the scholarship to speak for a moment too. Okay, does that sort of make sense? Fantastic. If you have any questions or want to talk, the chat is there. Lori's going to be monitoring it. And also in the chat, I have listed it's a little thank you agenda. It's a file that you can download. Lori worked on it all day yesterday, listing everyone who helped CCAP LA this year. And like I like to say, it takes a village, and we have an incredibly strong and loving and supportive village here in Los Angeles and nationally. And without all of you, we could have never done it. So please, another round of applause for all of you and all of our supporters, all of our chefs, all of our volunteers, all of our teachers, our administrators, just everyone. It was such a strange and bizarre year, and yet so many wonderful, terrific things came from it. And so I am grateful that we get to have this amazing Zoom celebration for our students and for everyone else. So let's just enjoy ourselves while we do this. I'd like to start the Zoom by showing a video that Richard Grousman recorded for all the CCAP locations. So Gail, at your convenience, take it away.
I'm very happy to be with you on this very special day. The work that you have done over the years, the success you've had, has resulted in this final day of celebration for scholarships and the future that you'll have in the industry. As the founder of CCAP, I have watched for over 30 years now as our students leave high school, go into the industry, go to college, and move into careers in both hospitality and culinary world. And I have to tell you that even though this past year has been so devastating to everyone, the future, as we are getting vaccinated and the country is opening, the future is going to be wonderful for you. There are going to be so many more opportunities to succeed in the industry than there has been in past years. So I want you to take this opportunity, and when you're looking for jobs, pick an employer who's going to train you. There are opportunities for you to work for a corporation that runs many restaurants or hotels or food service industry members, hospital, healthcare. These are all opportunities where the employer will be willing to train you, give you good hours, and also pay you a living wage and health care too, so that you'll get a good start. You won't have to work 16 hours a day and 7 days a week. You'll have good hours, you'll get vacation time. So the opportunities now for you are endless. Keep in mind, what's always important for a CCAP grad is to show up on time with a positive attitude, a desire to learn, and the potential is vast for you. Now, one other thing that I'd like to tell you is that as an alum of CCAP, you now have the ability to join CCAP Connect, which is our alumni platform. Also, teachers are able to join this, as well as professionals in the industry. And it's a way for you to meet other graduates and to learn from them. I've seen over the years that people leave high school and they're interested in cooking, but 5-10 years down the road, they go into other areas of the industry or other professions. We have graduates who are lawyers, who are in the financial business, who are owners of restaurants, managers of restaurants, hotel, hospitality, HR directors. So many different opportunities are there for you. And being a member of CCAP Connect, you'll be able to get advice from other alums who have traveled the same path that you have. So take this opportunity, join CCAP Connect, keep in touch with me. I'm very interested in hearing from all of you. And good luck, and have a great year ahead of you.
Thank you, the virtual Richard, and thank you for the real Richard for being on today. Truly, alumni or students who will be alumni, Richard is always on Facebook and he loves to chat and loves to talk back and forth. So just look for him. If you need advice, he is always there for you. And like we like to say, CCAP for life. All right. I'd like to let everyone know that this year we had 27 students compete in our virtual competition. We had 23 seniors, 3 juniors, and 1 sophomore. And all of the competitors were dedicated, self-motivated, and very deserving of all the recognition they're going to receive today. I think everyone knows we were never in person, never really with their teachers, never really in person with CCAP, and yet we were together always. These beautiful faces that we see on Zoom today come from 14 of our 32 schools here in the Southern California region. And again, kudos to all of you for deciding to take this journey. We're so proud of you. And that leads me to thanking a very special chef and friend of CCAP Los Angeles that made our CCAP virtual competition a reality for these students, and that is Robert Donahue, the co-founder of Flavor 360 and our lead judge this year. And Robert is going to be our keynote speaker. I asked him yesterday to speak on just why he participated with CCAP and how 360 came about, and how in a time of we didn't know how we were going to do it, it all came together. Robert, take it away.
Thank you, Lisa. I'm honored. And hello, everyone. I'm truly honored to be part of the CCAP family of supporter over the past just few years. You know, my first opportunity to get involved as a coach in training sessions, right? It was at the generously hosted Institute of Culinary Education, right? AKA ICE up in Pasadena. Now, some of you know that school, I was actually a chef instructor and the director of education 25 years ago. And where some of the amazing faculty that are teaching there today were actually my students back then. And I mention this because I could see the CCAP youth that we were coaching that day could also be back, whether it be 5 years, 10 years from now, teaching at that culinary school themselves or anywhere in the world. And they're all going to become leaders in our industry with this training that you've all helped them get. So, you know, I got involved with that team, and the incredible team that keeps Southern California going that's on the call today, the CCAP students, like all of us, they all have different stories, right? And that's made them who they are today. And I know over the past 35 years in the business, I've had coaches, mentors, teachers, family, friends, and so many more people that have made me who I am today, a better person, personally and professionally. So that first interaction at CCAP, I knew immediately that this was an organization that provided a platform for me to give back to the community that have nourished me for decades. I mean, since then, I've had the honor to volunteer with CCAP as a coach, as a judge, and even hired some of them to work with me within my companies, which I'm looking forward to in the future. So any of you reach out to me directly. So with the pandemic this year, we knew it was going to be especially challenging for this region because they couldn't all come together in person as they do every year. And what we do, right, we need to demonstrate their professionalism, the knife skills, the cooking techniques, and who they are as individuals. Because of the CCAP program, a lot of it. So fortunately, for the past 6 years, I've been working on a new technology platform called Flavor 360 as a way for the industry to improve as a whole, to utilize technology for companies to document and share their market research, to capture traditional food stories from around the globe, and for what we did this year, for education and skills verification. Now, we've never done this before because we're new. And but I presented the idea to the team here in CCAP, said, hey, I think we can make this a reality so people can be at their homes still, do the test. And they immediately said, let's do it. Let's figure this out. So we mobilized, we figured it out, and then they delivered everything each student needed personally to their homes to be successful in this year's competition. So it was simple as this. Each one of the students that you see here today, they were able to snap photos of themselves in their uniform, record videos of who they are and what their goals were going to be. Then they captured photos and videos of them doing the standard CCAP competition knife skills, preparing a French style omelet. And then we had this database to go into, and 20 plus judges signed on after this was all aggregated. And they looked at every photo. They watched every video. Actually, 3 judges did it for each candidate. The judges rated their professionalism, their culinary skills, typed in some notes for them, which all of these students have received personally, right? So they can get feedback, because as we know, our success, who we are, is a culmination of every little decision we've made and all the different inputs we've had. So with that story told, to give you insight on how it all came together this year and how the CCAP team as a whole, the supporters, the judges, the sponsors, everyone pulled it off, all virtually. I pass this back to Lisa to continue the celebration. So congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Chef.
Pleasure.
Really, truly, I need everyone here to understand. We weren't quite sure what we could do, and we had booked a date. Chef Sands is on this Zoom, and he had given us a date. And then as we kept getting closer and closer, he's like, I don't see how we can pull this off. And then Robert came in and said, I know how we can do it. And this is not going to be the first or the last time that I think we use Flavor 360 for many different applications for CCAP across the country. So again, something fantastic out of not the best year. So without further ado, let's start the awards. As I said, I am going to read the student's name, tell you a little something about them that they wanted to share with us, announce the award. If we have the donor on, I'd like the donor to speak if they feel like it, and then the student. All right, are we good? We'll stretch, and here we go. Our first award recipient today is Michelle Adulante Cardenas. She's been with CCAP for quite some time. She's from James Monroe High School, and here's what she had to say about herself. She loves martial arts, and it's actually one of the few things that allows her to relieve her stress in these hard times. She absolutely loves her dog, Bella, who is a golden retriever boxer mix, who helps her clean the kitchen. I wonder how that happens. Maybe not serve safe, but fun at home. And she loves the beach and anything to do with water, except that she is deeply terrified of tsunamis. And Michelle, you're not the only one. My daughter has exactly the same fear. Hopefully, no tsunamis in our lifetime here in California. It's my pleasure and excitement to award to Michelle the CCAP Education Scholarship for $2,000. Michelle, would you unmute yourself? And if you feel like it, we'd love to hear a few words from you.
Hi, lovely to hear and see you back. I've been with CCAP for 2 years already, going on. And it's just really nice to see that all my effort kind of paid off, because I was at a point where I didn't think I would be able to go to college because of my financial situation. So, yeah.
And we've loved, one of the things that Gail and I really enjoyed this year is how much time we got to spend with the students one-on-one via Zooms or Google Meets or talking. So in one sense, again, I feel these scholarships, we like to say this, and I want to say it to everyone who's on, there is no winner and no loser. There are just the right scholarships for each student. And that's what we're awarding to each of you. All right. Thank you, Michelle. Our next award goes to David Alvarado from Richard D. Browning High School. David loves cooking since he was 5 years old. It's what makes him happy. And when he's in the kitchen, he wants to give 200%. So David, that's what's going to make you succeed in all that you pursue. Again, I'm very excited to award a CCAP Education Scholarship in the amount of $2,000 to David. David, would you unmute yourself and let us know what you think?
He's actually in the middle of the game playing rugby.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
my
Mom.
mother
Yay.
and I right now are on this. He is tackling, but we're very excited. He's going to be so ecstatic. He loves cooking. I mean, actually, to be honest, he's been watching like Emerald since he was 3 years old with my uncle. And when he was 5, if he could cook, he tried everything. So we've been his guinea pigs like forever. And thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
CCAP has just been great, and we support everything you guys done for him and his teachers. Oh my gosh, Stefan and Dolly, thank you so much. Thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you. And again, we don't often get to thank the parents Thank you for being guinea pigs. Thank you for supporting them. How wonderful that he's out there playing sports. You know, the world, all these students, you need to be well-rounded, mind and body, everything. So exciting that this allows him to be awarded a scholarship and play out on the field. So congratulations, David. Our third award recipient is Ikavai Bachmeyer. And maybe Ikavai will tell us his beautiful first name that I could never in a million years pronounce. I think he wins the award of the longest name that any CCAP student has ever had. But a little bit about Ikavai. He's hardworking. He's a dedicated student who values education. He placed third in Pro Start in the 2020 competition, and the kitchen is his comfort zone. It's my pleasure to award the CIA full tuition scholarship for the bachelor's degree, the LA Community College stipend, and a CCAP Education Scholarship Award in the total of $130,760 to Ikavai. Can we hear from you, sir?
Thank you. I just want to thank my friends and family for supporting me and getting me through this, and my parents for bringing me to and from practice, and most importantly, my chef instructor, Chef Kristen Collins, for allowing us to share her knowledge and wisdom to help us practice. Thank you.
We're very excited for you. And Ikavai, it's really exciting. There's lots of CCAP students at the CIA, so you will not be alone. You will have a family there, including some of Kristen's other students. I think she's sent a few in the last few years, but congratulations to you, Chef. We're really, really excited. The fourth award today is going to Eric Bustamante from Pacifica High School. What he told us about himself is he believes that teamwork makes a recipe taste 10 times better. He plans to travel to France and study culinary there someday. He wants to open a nighttime bakery and cafe, and food and baking just make him happy. Eric is going to be awarded the Institute of Culinary Education full tuition scholarship for a diploma in baking and pastries. That's from ICE. And if Chef Sands would join us on this Zoom for a moment and speak, we would love that.
Sure, that's very exciting. So congratulations, Eric. The Institute of Culinary Education, which is located both in Pasadena and in New York, has been a proud partner of CCAP for many years. It's our mission to help students find their culinary voices and achieve success at the highest levels of culinary and baking and pastry arts. From our management and culinary diploma program all the way to our new associate's degree programs, I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that our CCAP students have been some of the finest students to graduate from our college. Again, congratulations to every student on this Zoom and every student who is with CCAP. And I look forward to seeing many of you in June on campus for employment training. And very specifically, congratulations again, Eric.
Eric, would you like to speak for a few moments?
Sure. Hi. Hi, I'm Eric. I want to say thank you so much to all of CCAP for you guys making this possible, setting up the competitions for all of us. And then I want to give two more thanks. One to my dad. He's been amazing. He takes me everywhere where I need to go. And a shout out to my chef, Chef Kristen Collins at Pacifica High School. She's been there for me. She's amazing. And yeah, and thank you so much.
We're so happy. And I know we couldn't see you, but Eric, we can hear it in your voice. Your voice spoke 1,000 words. So we're so proud of you. And I know this is what you wanted, and we can't wait. You know, our offices are right there at ICE. So yes, we're there to help and we're there to watch. And you know it. All right. The fifth awardee today is Dexter Cannon from Sosas High School. Okay, he wins the award for the Something You Don't Know About Me. This is what he wrote. And he also let Gail know, he wrote, I'm really thinking about this. And this is what Dexter wrote. I absolutely hate the smell of canned salmon, and my sister eats it all the time. Dexter, we're excited to award you the Institute of Culinary Education full tuition scholarship for the Diploma in Health Supportive Culinary Arts at the ICE campus in Pasadena. It has a value of $27,296.20. And Chef Sands, if you'd like another word, you don't have to, but I'd love you to speak again for a moment.
Well, just to congratulate Dexter, that is fabulous news. I'm very much looking forward to meeting you and welcoming you to campus.
Dexter?
Hey, I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. I have been in love with culinary ever since I was a child. What's funny is that what sparked it was the show Chowder. Was this just cartoon, wacky culinary show, and I loved it. Grew up on culinary, challenge shows and everything. And I was always worried because I didn't think like my family situation would, is like difficult. But I just want to thank my mom, who's over in the corner crying right now. And I want to thank my chef. I don't know if he's here, Chef Avila. He's always pushed me past many points, just to keep me going. This means a lot. Thank you guys so much.
You're so welcome, Dexter. And he's been with our program a few years. He was one of our top juniors last year, unable to go to Monroe because it had to be canceled. So we're just excited. And Dexter this year really pushed himself. I think he hit a plateau. We had a little chat with him. He put himself through the Monroe extra competition, just sort of to push himself. So kudos to you, Dexter. Very proud of you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, our next awardee is not attending, but I still want to honor her on this Zoom. She had to work today, couldn't miss work. So again, our students, what CCAP values? I have to work. I can't call for the day off. And that's Kimberly Castro from Rio Mesa High School. And what Kimberly wrote is, baking is her life and making her parents proud is very important to her. Baking has made her patient and compassionate. I think that's a lovely statement. Kimberly is being awarded the Ronald Newberg Foundation Scholarship and a CCAP Education Scholarship for a total of $4,000. And I'm going to ask Barbara Fairchild to please read a little note from Yoko Newberg, one of our oldest, most lovely supporters of CCAP LA scholarships, who could not be here today, but Yoko is going to speak on her behalf. Barbara is going to speak on Yoko's behalf.
Thank you, Lisa. Here's the message that Yoko sent on behalf of her family's foundation. The Ronald Newberg Foundation has been an ardent supporter of CCAP and applauds each and every student who participated and the hard work of the CCAP staff in this most challenging school year. Congratulations to all of the award recipients. We look forward to seeing each of you embrace this opportunity for a pathway to success. With best regards, Yoko Newberg. Now, I would like to also take this opportunity to express my appreciation and gratitude to the hardworking, dedicated, and very smart CCAP Council Los Angeles. They are Matthew Allnat, Eric Boardman, Carol Chin, Gina Christian, Terry Cooper, Andy Harris, Jane Portnoy, Art Session, and Caitlin Smith. And especially a big round of applause to our executive team here in Los Angeles. The fearless and truly unstoppable Lisa Fontanesi, Lori Russell, and Gail Carney. Their commitment and dedication is equal to that of our students. And this team sets the finest example in its leadership, thoughtful guidance, and professionalism. Thank you all so much. It's really an honor to be in your company. And now back to Lisa.
Thank you, Barbara. That was lovely. And truly thank you to our council who has made so much happen this year for us. Again, they opened up businesses and organizations that were able to take a pause during COVID and see all the great work that CCAP is doing nationally and locally and start to support us. So thank you. And back to our awardees. Next young man is Eric Cervantes from Banning High School. Here's what Eric told me about himself. A few things about me are, I like to ride my bike, cook, and in my spare time, I play video games. Spending time with my friends and family will possibly be the favorite thing that I do. We are very excited to tell Eric that he has been awarded the Culinary Institute of New York at Monroe College full tuition scholarship and a CCAP education scholarship for a total of $69,392. Chef Frank, would you come on and talk about Monroe College and your support?
Absolutely, Lisa. Thank you so much, Lisa and Gail. Thank you for inviting me to this. I'm very happy to be here, very happy to support LA CCAP. I've been a part of the CCAP family for many, many years. I've been working with Richard Grousman since the early 90s. And it's been a wonderful and fruitful relationship for myself and for the wonderful students that we've gotten through 3 different programs that I've been part of with CCAP. The Culinary Institute of New York at Monroe College is very proud to be a partner with CCAP, and we've, I think, given out over $5 million in scholarships since I started at Monroe in 2009. So we're going to keep the ball rolling. I'm very, very proud of Eric. I'm looking very forward to meeting you and welcoming you to our program. And I'm very excited for you, son. Congratulations.
Eric Cervantes, would you unmute yourself and speak for a moment?
Yes. Hello. I just want to say thank you for the opportunity that CCAP has given us. And also want to thank Robert Danhai for the Flavor 360 app. And I'm sorry, just a bunch of emotions coming over me. But I'm excited and I thank you for the opportunity you guys have given me.
You let it out, Eric. It's cool. We're very proud of you.
Congratulations, Eric.
Yes, you have such a great mentor. Chef Sal, who has been with Banning forever, is also an alumni of Monroe. And so it's just great how it just flows on and full circle, and we're very excited. So thank you.
Good hands, Eric. You're in good hands.
I also want to thank you, my culinary teacher, Miss Mac, or Miss McAlpine, as you may know her.
And Mary is the longest teacher of CCAP from the inception of CCAP Los Angeles. Mary McAlpine has been there. She is the rock of CCAP Los Angeles. All right. Our next awardee is Bella Kunis from Vasquez High School. Here's what Bella told us about herself. For me, it is the smile that you are able to put on someone's face when you make something that is just delicious. That feeling is something I would like to have every day and be able to give to people every day. Bella's been with CCAP for 4 years. We've loved watching her growth. She's a fantastic young woman, and it is my pleasure to award to her the Filippo Berrio Scholarship, the Peter Luzon and Vicky Podobesky Scholarship, and the CCAP Education Scholarship for a total of $6,500. I don't believe Vicky and Peter are on, and I know that David was unable to come on from Filippo Berrio. So Bella, can we hear from you?
Yes, of course. Thank you guys so much. And I just want to thank the program because you guys have done so much for me and just like teaching me how to further my career. And it's just amazing how supportive everyone is. And I would like to thank my family and Miss Wagner. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Bella. We're very proud of you and excited to keep you hopefully close to us and help you on your journey of, career and all that sort of stuff. So our next awardee is Alexis Cortez Juarez from Santee Education Complex. Here's what, oh, he wins the second prize of, I think, again, very thoughtful in what should I write, Miss Lisa? And I've been thinking about this, is this okay? And he's a charming young man, really caught our attention this year. He wrote, one thing about me is that I have Asperger's syndrome. Another thing about me is that I like, I can't even pronounce this right, arthropods of any kind, really any creature that does not have a backbone. I love them. And it is our pleasure to award to Alexis a CCAP Education Scholarship and a Ronald Newberg Foundation Scholarship for a total of $2,000. Alexis, let's hear about what you're going to do at LA Trade Tech and beyond.
Hello, I truly appreciate this moment because like I never really thought I was gonna get here because well 15 or 14, it's never really too late to start cooking, right? The only problem is that before that I never really had an interest in cooking at all, culinary or anything. Sure, Hell's Kitchen, Gordon Ramsay, that was pretty cool, but I only saw it as entertainment. But at some point during the 10th grade, when I read this little culinary book in hydroponics class, something clicked. Something was like, wow, it's really interesting. All the tools, all the methods, it was great. And really, there's a lot of people that I really want to give thanks to. For example, my teacher, Chef Mike, he's the one who encouraged me to actually look into this whole thing. Another person is Miss Peggy. Hello, Miss Peggy. She helped through like this other culinary program I was in. It was really great. And my mother through even supporting me through this. It's amazing. It's great. Also, I really do appreciate what's being done here for me. I don't know. It's just great. That's all I could say.
I think it says it all, Alexis. We're very, and again, we're really happy you're staying close to us. I think you're going to have a fantastic career, and we look forward to being there to help you along the way. And how we're always here for you. Okay. Thank you. We're really happy for you. All right. Our next awardee is William Diego, another Santee Education Complex student, a classmate of Alexis's. Here's what he said about himself. I enjoy playing soccer. It's taught me that hard work, dedication, and responsibility can make me achieve my goals. My favorite food to cook is a hamburger because of the variety it contains. My desire to understand the uniqueness and cook various dishes from different places keeps me going. I love that. It is my pleasure to award the Brownstone Family Foundation Scholarship for $2,000 to William. Is Mr. Brownstone on the call today, Zoom today? I don't think he is. So William, would you unmute yourself and let us know what you think?
Good morning, everyone. I'm happy that I had a chance to win a scholarship. This would help me out in my culinary career. I would like to give thanks to CCAP for making this happen. I would also give thanks to my chef instructor, Michael Patel, for helping me out with my throughout these years.
Thank you, William. And we didn't make it happen, you did. Round of applause. And I want to bring up both Alexis and William were talking about, so Melissa Nicola, who created the cake program that had been running as an after-school program at Santee, which we, again, with COVID, she came and we piloted this health and wellness starting last semester with 5 schools and now with 10 schools. Is just amazing. So what Melissa has helped us do, and we hope that this is something that will also become a national program if we can get the funding for it, which we are working on now. So thank you to Melissa and Peggy and the whole cake cake program. Our next awardee is Francisco Flores de Jesus, another Santee Education graduate or student who will be graduating. What he said is he loves to journal, and he started baking lemon blueberry pound cake with a lemon icing during COVID. And I wrote to him and said, that sounds so delicious. I want to taste that. This is his new favorite thing to bake. So it is my pleasure to award the Redbird Viviana Scholarship and a CCAP Education Scholarship to Francisco in the total of $3,000. And Gail, Chef Neil is not on? Okay, so Francisco, let's hear what you have to say. We'd love to hear from you.
Hi, so I'm Francisco. I don't know if you can hear it from my voice, but I'm just really excited. You know, this is I don't know. I'm really excited just for what's gonna happen. Just in general, I'd like to give thanks to everyone, including CCAP and Chef Michael Patel. He's always there. He's always checking up on me, and then just my fellow alumni from, students from Santee as well. Everyone in there is great, and it's a good environment to be in, and just thank you again. And yeah.
Congratulations. All right, our next awardee is Emma. Emma, I'm not gonna say your name correctly, and I don't want to butcher it, but you'll correct me. Ferrari, I apologize. She's from Granada Hills High School, and what she wrote is she loves to decorate cakes and watch movies with her family. And she has a lovely family. I've had the pleasure of meeting her mother. It is my pleasure to award the Brownstone Family Foundation Scholarship in the total of $2,000 to Emma. And Emma, if we can hear from you, we'd love to.
I just want to say thank you so much to everyone. This is so exciting. I really didn't think when I started this, I didn't think I would get anything from it. And I worked really hard, and I want to thank everyone. I want to thank Lisa, Gail, and Lori for organizing everything. Everyone a part of CCAP, thank you so much. And thank you especially to my family, of course, for pushing me through this, and to Chef Sills, my culinary teacher. She really helped me so much, and I couldn't have done anything without her. So thank you guys so much.
Yay, you're welcome. Our next award recipient is Jonathan Garcia from Panorama High School. And he said his favorite hobbies are cooking, playing video games, and hanging out with his family and his dog. He's receiving a CCAP Education Scholarship in the total of $2,000. And Jonathan, unmute yourself and let us know how you feel.
Hi, I'm Jonathan. I've only been in this for 2 years, but it feels like it's been a great formative experience for my career. And I'd just like to say thank you to CCAP for giving me this opportunity, and my chef, Chef Lopera from Panorama High School, for introducing me to this program, because it do a lot for me, and for my family for pushing me, because there was a time where I didn't know I was going to continue this, but thanks to them, I was able to do it this year, and they gave me the confidence that I needed. So thank you again.
Thank you, Jonathan. So excited for you, and really, again, enjoyed our conversations with you this year, and how you really saw yourself through some tough times and brought yourself up. So we're very, very proud of you. Our next awardee is Diane Isla from Browning High School. She got her ServSafe Manager Certificate with a 90% on that score on the second time she took it, which is really quite impressive, and she should be proud of that. And she said that culinary gives her drive. It's our pleasure to award to her the Redbird Viviana Scholarship and the CCAP Education Scholarship for a total of $4,000. And Diana, Would you unmute yourself?
I don't know if she's on, Lisa.
Okay, then we'll make sure that we let her know, but a lovely young lady and really enjoyed getting to know her more. The next student, Melissa Paz from San Fernando High School, also isn't on the call because she's working and could not miss the day, but we met with her earlier this morning to let her know, and she broke down crying, as we all did. But let me tell you a little bit about Melissa. I love this. She wrote, I like painting on surfaces that aren't meant to be painted with pictures, like doors and dressers and walls. And in her bedroom, she had painted all this stuff and we noticed it. So it was like exactly what she told us was what we saw. The other thing about Melissa is she enjoys baking in the peace and quiet at her house at night, especially around 1 in the morning. And it is our pleasure to let you know that she is being awarded the Culinary Institute of New York at Monroe College full tuition scholarship and a CCAP education scholarship for the total of $69,392. And this is Tina Hartunian's student, and Tina was on the call with us this morning along with Tina's baby Cadence. So it was a lovely little mini ceremony we had.
Tina is on. Tina, do you want to say something about Melissa?
Yeah, I just like I think many of the students here, it's been an interesting year and a half. And I think what all students need to understand, what I noticed in Melissa was just her initiative. Like, we as instructors, as chef instructors, are there to support you, but you as students had to take so much more initiative on your own because you were not in our classrooms with us. So I was just so impressed by that with her, and also with all of you. It's the same. You guys showed a lot of this year because you had to own it. And it was, I think the best part of it is just knowing that it was all her. So yeah, very, very proud of her. And I know she, again, would say what a lot of students have said, which is we are so grateful for CCAP, for the support, for the bridge, and for this family. So yeah, very, very thankful.
Thank you. All right, our next awardee is Jennifer Ponce Pino from Santee Education Complex. And this is what she said about herself. She's outgoing, she's happy, and she's open-minded, and she loves painting and believes in miracles. Today, it is my honor to award her a Redbird Viviana Scholarship and a CCAP Education Scholarship in the total of $4,000. So Jennifer, would you like to unmute yourself and let us know how you feel?
Hey everyone, I just want to thank the CCAP program and thank you for giving me the opportunity. I want to give a huge shout out to my
Jennifer, can you put your mouth closer to the mic?
And just see and wait what the future holds for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer. All right, our next awardee is Quetzale Ramirez from Sosas High School. And what she wrote is, other than cooking, in my free time, I enjoy writing and watching horror movies. And it's my honor to award the Institute of Culinary Education full tuition scholarship for the Diploma in Culinary Arts, the ICE Scholarship for Culinary Arts, to Quetzale. It's a $33,535 award. And Chef Lachlan?
Well, congratulations, Quetzale. That is fantastic news. Again, get ready. We're going to hit the ground running when you get on campus. It's 5 days a week, 4 hours a day of elbows deep in food. So I'm looking forward to seeing you here, and I'm looking forward to starting.
Quetzale, let's hear what you have to say.
I'm in shock right now. I like didn't think I would get here. I think more than my teacher, Chef Agla. I definitely didn't think I was going to be able
Solly, it's Lori. Can you hear me?
Solly?
I was gonna ask her to just put it in the chat because we can't understand her. I don't think she can hear.
And I didn't exactly like, I didn't start really thinking about
Okay.
my school experience.
Thank you, Kit Solly. I know we were having a hard time hearing you, but she wrote, I just want to. Okay, we're having some technical difficulties, but it is what it is. She thanks Chef Avila, her teacher, and she thanks CCAP. And this was a dream of Quetzal's again, getting to know her and knowing this is what she wanted. Maybe at the end we'll get a better sound, but we're so very proud of you. And again, excited to get to see you over at ICE while you're at school. So pop in and see us. All right. All right. Our next awardee is Alexis Rodriguez from Lusinger High School. And here's what Alexis said about herself. I'm family oriented and a soon to be family of 7. I cook the majority of meals at home. My family's vacation spot is Cancun, Mexico. Ooh, doesn't that sound good? I love to travel, and I will be the first generation college student in my family. And it is with my pleasure and honor that we are awarding you the Edie and Ed Desser Scholarship and the CCAP Education Scholarship for a total of $7,000. And I don't think Edie is on, but Edie is a longtime supporter who has the Garden of Edie and is very into health and nutrition. And we know that's something that's important to Alexis. So it made very good sense to award that scholarship. And I'm going to make sure that I introduce the two of you so that you meet and talk. But Alexis, let's hear from you.
Hi, thank you for this opportunity. I'm so very grateful for everything you've given me. I'm speechless, and I'm so glad that you included that I want to become a dietitian and include health, and I'm just really thankful. I'm a loss of words.
No, it's, again, it seems so silly, but like we say, each student's scholarship is right for them and the right pairing and what they're interested in and the right donor and the right location. And so I know Edie is going to be very excited to meet you and talk to you, because that is her passion, and that's her passion she wanted to bring to CCAP. And so to have the right student to award it to is that much more exciting. So congratulations to you.
Thank you again.
You're welcome. Our next awardee is Daniel Sanchez from Pacifica High School. And this is what Mr. Sanchez wrote. I've used the loss of a family member to motivate myself and to push myself into new hobbies. Some of my hobbies are photography, sewing, digital animating, and 3D modeling. One of my favorite places to visit are bakeries and cafes, as the smell of freshly brewed coffee or toasted breads are heavenly. My favorite recipe to make is a classic chocolate chip cookie, as it reminds me of home no matter where I am. Cookies are also one of the most versatile recipes, which allows me to customize them in my own special way. I thought that was very insightful and really enjoyed his tell me something about you. It's our pleasure to award Daniel the Redbird Viviana Scholarship for $3,000. So Daniel, unmute yourself and let us know how you feel.
Daniel's Wi-Fi has been going in and out the whole meeting, so I think he must have just got kicked out. Sorry.
Okay. Kristen, you want to say a word?
Oh, sure. Daniel is an awesome student. He's worked so hard. He stays after class. He comes in early, and food is all he talks about. You know, culinary is his thing. And I know he's so excited to take the scholarship and narrow down which culinary school he wants to go to. So he's got so many opportunities ahead of him, and he's got a huge support from his friends and family. So I know he's going to do really well.
Thank you. And thank you again. The teachers are just amazing. So, all right. Our next award recipient is Sarah Steele from Richard D. Browning High School. And what she said about herself was, I love baking so much, I decided to start my own home bakery during COVID called at Sarah's Dessert Shop on Instagram. I bake all my desserts from scratch and with love. And it is my honor to award to Sarah the Institute of Culinary Education full tuition scholarship for the Diploma in Restaurant and Culinary Management, and the Redbird Viviana Scholarship for a total of $14,535. Lachlan, can we hear a few words from you?
Absolutely. This sounds like this scholarship is right up Sarah's alley here. The entire goal of that program is to focus on entrepreneurialism and putting to work or making efficient and effective the hard work that people put into their businesses. So congratulations again. I'm really looking forward to seeing you on campus.
Sarah, can we hear from you?
Of course. Thank you everyone so much. I'm so thankful for all my support that I've had from my teachers, my principal, and of course my parents and the CCAP program. None of this would be possible without anyone. And I'm so excited for the future and everything that comes. And this is just one step closer to having my dreams come true. So thank you all.
You are welcome, and your dreams will come true. This is it's a hard scholarship to fill, but when we have the right person, it just becomes apparent. And we've had a couple of students go through this program already and just fly. And I know you will. You are the right person for it. So again, we're very excited for you, Sarah. All right. Our next award recipient is Viviana Vasquez. She's from James Monroe High School, and this is what Viviana told us about herself. I'm hardworking, but I can also get very overwhelmed. I like to join as many things as possible, such as the competition, as well being a confirmation leader at my church, all while dealing with school and applying to colleges. Besides her educational hobbies, she also helps her mom at home with the cleaning of the house and the caring of her baby or her younger brother. So Viviana is a hard worker, and it is my pleasure to award you the Brownstone Family Foundation Scholarship for $2,000. So Viviana, let's hear what you have to say.
My stomach literally just dropped right now. Like, I'm so nervous. And I just want to say thank you to you guys, the CCAP team, and Chef Dan Hai, and my Chef Rosas for being very supportive and just being there for me. I also wanted to thank Michelle because she's been a very good friend and she supported me a lot. And thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And I love that. I think this year especially, you had each other's backs as friends, students, at schools together, helping each other out. It's fantastic. So we're very proud of you, Viviana. Whew, okay. Our next award recipient is Paul Vizcarra from Mountain View High School. And here's what Paul had to say about himself. He enjoys talking to friends and simply sitting with each other and just getting to know more about each other. He also likes to play volleyball, but has not been able to do so since the pandemic. So hopefully very soon, Paul will be out there playing some volleyball. It's my pleasure to award the CCAP Education Scholarship to Paul for $2,000. And Paul, can we hear from you?
Yes. Hi. Thank you. Appreciate it, and I'm glad I made the pretty much to actually try doing it because it's pretty much all up to me of what I do. So I'm glad I entered it. And Chef Wong as well motivated me to get into CCAP.
We're so glad that you
appreciate
did. Again, we're here for your journey. Thank you, Paul. All right.
Thank you as well.
Our last senior, but not the least, but fitting, she is a triplet, is Katie Wiest from Glendale High School. And here's what she said about herself. She loves being active and finding new things to do and places to go. And one of her things is trying new sports or hobbies, and she loves meeting new people along the way. She makes sure she surrounds herself with good energy through the people she meets and the things she does. And Katie, again, has been a student we've known for many years and always has a smile on her face, always very happy. And we know great things are going to happen for Katie. It's my pleasure to award her the CCAP Education Scholarship for $3,000. And Katie and your mom, can we hear from you?
Hi, first I just want to say thank you to CCAP, of course, like Lisa and Gail and Lori, because you guys have been like my biggest support throughout these 4 years. And my mom and dad too, of course, because they've supported me a lot. And of course, my culinary teacher, Chef Pugel, she's been there for me for these past 4 years, and she's helped me so much. And she's just like taken like my skills to the next level. And I don't think I would have gotten to this point if I had a different teacher or if it wasn't her. So I just want to say thank you to all of you guys. And I'm really, really happy to be a part of this program. So thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. We're very proud of you. And the idea of 3 of you going off to college, Mom, good luck. I hope this helps. So I am now excited to award our top junior prizes. And the first one will go to Dulce Garcia from San Fernando High School. This is actually her 2nd year. She was our top junior. Tina's there with Miss Cadence, our youngest CCAP member of the family now. And what Dulce wrote was, I like painting and drawing. I'm very interested in art and love learning about it. I also like reading. And we are awarding to Dulce the Culinary Institute of New York at Monroe College Boot Camp and the Ronald Newberg Foundation Scholarship to help her travel for a total of $900. Congratulations, Dulce. Can we hear from you?
Yes, first of all, I just want to apologize for having my camera off because every time I turn it on, everything starts glitching. So I turned it off for the Wi-Fi to work better. And I did not expect this, like at all. When I came here, I was just expecting to like celebrate for everyone else. So I'm very thankful for this and I am absolutely shocked. I'm very thankful to you guys and CCAP because you guys have always helped me with everything, and Chef Hart, of course, because she was the one who helped me be interested in culinary arts, my friends and my family and just everyone in my life because they've made me who I are, and that's why I'm here now. Thank you so much.
And Chef Frank, can you speak to the boot camp for a moment? It's such a wonderful program that you run for our young people.
Absolutely. So we're very happy to have the boot camp back this year. Of course, last year we did not have it. We welcome 14 to 18 CCAP Rising Seniors to our program for 3 days. We work with them on the different competition dishes that they'll be doing. We we give them some team challenges. We give them some skills building. It's a wonderful opportunity for us to bring some kids in to see our program, and also for them to get a few days away and feel what a college life is like for a few days. So very happy to have that up and running again this year.
We are too. Thank you, Chef Frank. And I'm really excited to say that we were awarded 2 junior boot camps. So it is my pleasure to award to Carlos Morea from Panorama High School also the ability to go to this. And what Carlos said about himself is, my favorite hobbies are to cook, play video games, and hang out with my family and my dog. And again, Carlos, you are being awarded the Culinary Institute of New York at Monroe College Junior Boot Camp and the Ronald Newberg Foundation Travel scholarship for $900. So Carlos, would you unmute and let us know how you feel about that?
I'd like to thank the three of you ladies, Miss Lisa, Miss Carney, and Miss Lori, for this wonderful opportunity. I'd also like to thank Chef Lopera. I'd also like to congratulate my Panorama partner, Jonathan Garcia, for his award. And I just want to say thank you to everybody, and thank you for the people who chose to give me this award. I'm very thankful.
You're welcome. And then it's my pleasure. I want to honor the other two students who participated in competition, not being awarded a scholarship, but there's all kinds of things that are coming after, but we want to honor them. And especially we love when our sophomores, juniors participate in competition. It gives them that heads up how to do it, how to write their essays, how to be confident. And so I'm going to honor right now Carlos Contreras from Lusinger High School. He's a junior. What Carlos said about himself was he's motivated for exercising and always wanting to be fit. The second thing about him is he tries to achieve the tasks given to him in order to get better and take on new tasks with more skills. And so Carlos, that's the most perfect thing you could have written, because you're participating in this year's competition is going to make next year's competition that much easier. And if you don't mind, we'd love to hear from you for a moment.
So Carlos, wouldn't you know it, has to work it in and out today.
Oh, well,
So,
okay.
Yeah, so he's not here, but yeah, Carlos is a really great student, super hard worker, and is obsessed with food. So definitely looking forward to seeing his achievements next year in CCAP.
Yes, thank you. And again, we love that the only reason that kids aren't here is because they're out working. Then we've done our job. That's what we're trying to do, is get them on their path. And how fantastic is that? And the last young lady we're going to honor is our sophomore. I don't know if she's on or not, but it's Kebra Yisrael from Richard D. Browning High School. And what she wrote was, I played violin for 7 years. It was really amazing and fun, and I want to start up again. And Kebra, we've had so much fun with this year. She really attended a lot of the Zooms and events, and for a sophomore did just great, and she'll continue to learn. And I'd love maybe one of her teachers to speak. Staff, if you want to talk for a moment, or if it was Carol, about Kebra.
We both actually have had her. I have her now as in my sophomore class. It's just such an honor to just see these kids grow and mature and find their path and watch them go along it. I'm really proud of Kebra. She does get involved every opportunity she gets, which is part of it, showing up, which we learn is a major part of it. You can call and say, I'm going to come in, but are you? And when they actually do show up, that means the world. So I'm really happy and proud of the kids completely. Great job.
Carolyn, anything you'd like to say?
Absolutely. Well, thank you, everybody. Kebra I had her as a freshman, and she came to our school knowing that it was the culinary pathway that she wanted to be in. So seeing her as a sophomore, being able to participate and compete and having that drive to do so has been just really such a great moment for, I think, Chef Steph and I, and seeing her. I mean, like she said, she shows up. She is always the first one to say, I want to be there. I want to go. I want to participate. I want to volunteer. So I think that she just has a great future ahead of her in our culinary pathway. So we're really excited to see what she can do the following 2 more years with CCAP.
Thank you. We're excited. And it's so great that at this school, the team teaching on track for 4 years, working with the same, so that the same idea as CCAP, just show up, practice, do it, and keep growing, keep participating. So I want to say that we have met and awarded all our scholarships, and the grand total of the scholarships for CCAP Los Angeles, drum roll, is $429,325.86. Unmute, shout, scream, let's woo woo.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Amazing.
Congratulations to all the
Thank you,
winners.
Chef Sanchez. But that's not all. There's some really great things, extra things that are going to be coming, and I just want to speak to them for 1 second. Like I said, Filippo Barrio last night sent us an email, and they are going to be donating aprons and olive oil to all the students and the teachers. So we will be getting that out to you. And is Caitlin Smith on the call, on the Zoom? She's on our LA Council. Caitlin works with Modernist Cuisine. Thanks to Carol Chen, who introduced Modernist to us this year. Modernist donated to every teacher a complete set of the Modernist Cuisine cookbooks, which is a $1,200 value to every school. They're donating one of the books to every student who competed in competition. They get to choose whether they want the bread, the pizza, or the cuisine book. And they don't want them to take it till they're ready to have them because they're very large format books. But when the students are ready to take it, every one of you will be awarded one of those as well. And on that note, I get to say that this concludes our 2021 CCAP Los Angeles Scholarship Award ceremony. We're very, very proud of all of our students. You are all going to be leaders in the world of food or hospitality or wherever you choose to go. We know you're going to do well. We can't wait to see what's going to happen. And to all our supporters, a huge thank you and kisses from CCAP Los Angeles.
Fantastic job, my friends.
Richard, would you like to say a quick goodbye to everybody?
Unmute. Yes, it's been wonderful being with you all. It's just a shame I can't be there in person, but next year, hopefully, we'll all be in person. I've got to thank all the teachers for all your hard work, and students, congratulations. Make sure you thank your teachers. Many of you already thanked your parents. And focus on your career. You have great opportunities. I'd love to hear from you. A word about Clyde Brownstone, who gave 3 of the students scholarships. I grew up with Clyde and his brother Gilbert. They were the first people in my neighborhood to have a television set. And I remember going over to watch Howdy Doody. And many of you don't know who Howdy Doody is. And they've been supporters from the very beginning. They contribute to CCAP and they love to support the students and to hear how you're doing. So I think it was Katie and Emma, and I don't know who else received a scholarship from Clyde Brownstone. But if you, Lisa, if you give the address so that they can just drop a note. And students, everybody who supports you, whether it be your parents, your teacher, your future chef, your sponsors who've given you scholarships, we all love to hear from you. We like to know what you're doing. We like to know chefs that you work with for a summer and you go on to another job. That summer chef likes to hear where you are today and what you're learning. So try to network. Very important to keep in touch with all the people that help you along the way. When somebody introduces you for a job, make sure you call that person back and say, I had a very nice interview. I hope I'll get hired, or maybe I was hired. Thank you for the introduction. Never forget the people that help you along the way. And all I can tell you is that your career is out in front of you. Ask questions, very important. Don't ever feel embarrassed that you don't know something, you may say, oh, I should know that. Always ask your chef if he says, I want you to take these onions and dice them. Before you do that, because you know how to dice an onion, you say, Chef, could you show me the size dice that you would like? That way, you'll always do exactly what he wants or she wants. So good luck, stay in touch, and congratulations to all.
Thank you, Richard. And Tanya's going to close us out today, but I just want to go over a few little other things. You'll be receiving a email from Gail explaining your scholarships. There'll be links for you to sign your contracts. You'll have 1 week to accept them, sign them. We will be hosting College 101, where we'll be giving you all kinds of information on your contracts. It will give the information of who gave you the scholarship, who you'll be writing your thank you notes to. All this sort of stuff will be coming down the pipe, but this was the exciting stuff. Then we get into the work of it all. But I really, Gail, Lori, and I couldn't be any more proud of you. And without further ado, I'd like to invite Tanya Steele to close out our award ceremony.
Well, thank you, Lisa. And to Lisa, Gail, and Lori, what an amazing team. I am blessed to work with you and the Advisory Council and the Chef Council and Richard and Barbara and Carol. So I just want to thank all of you, but a huge hug and congrats to all the students and the families and the teachers today. This is a beautiful day, and I think it's one to celebrate and to remember. So congratulations to everyone, and go and have some lunch.
Thank you. Lori, Gail, anything else you'd like to say? Any house?
I would like to say, it's Lori, congratulations, everyone. We as a group are so ridiculously fabulous. And I think we all need to applaud ourselves. The teachers, when you look at the thank you file that Lisa sent you, there are so many names and so many companies that have stepped forward. So please make sure you look at that closely. You can, when you're using your knives or your apron, feel free to write something about it on Instagram and tag that company. All of this makes it so that we can progress and get more support and more money and more scholarships and more programming. So thank you everyone for being fabulous.
Thank you. And again, I just put the thank you up there. If you click on it, you can download it to your computer and then you have it there. We couldn't have a live program. We plan next year, awards breakfast, Jonathan Club, salmon, eggs Benedict, all the yummy stuff. Chef Matthew, the COO of the club, is at his son's wedding today. He said he was sorry he was missing it, but supports and loves everybody. Chef Alex couldn't be on because they were doing catering over at the club. But anyway, I'll unmute. Thank you. Love you. Go enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Woo-hoo!
Thank you, guys.
Hey, love everybody.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.